the next 4 quarters, only keep it light. Strapped in tight, we're taking flight. From the field to the court, we'll have our sight.
All right, welcome back to another week of the next 4 quarters. I'm Daryl. That's Gary, Vic, and Tony back with us again this week. And just a reminder, all views in this podcast are ours alone. And this is for entertainment purposes. Anyway, I want to start off the week with something just real strange that I found because this bothered me. It's another thing that bothers me. You see this? I was just scrolling through some shit and I found this. It says, what the fuck happened in October 1582? It goes from October 4th to October 15th. And I was like, okay, that can't be right. Right? That's got to be something not fucking cool. Currently, 10 days were skipped as part of the transition from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, the switch occurred because the Julian calendar was slightly inaccurate, causing the vernal equinox to drift over time. I was like, man, that guy's a little crazy. To correct this, Pope Gregory implemented the Gregorian calendar, which skipped the dates October 5th through the 14th to align the calendar with Earth's orbit. So you mean to tell me they knew about Earth's orbit back in fucking 1582?
Of course it was a pope that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they switched the calendar to fuck us all up, man.
Yeah, listen,
For real.
I agree with Tony. Like, you think about this, the moon resets every 28 days. But our calendar runs like 31, 28, 30, 30, 31, right? And then every 4 years we get an extra day.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't even
fucking
make any
stupid.
fucking sense. We used to have
Leap
a
years and
calendar-
shit.
Yeah, we used to have a calendar that every month was 28 days.
Yeah, 13-month. Should have been a 13-month calendar. Weird. But yeah, no, that was just something that really just, I was like, God, why? why do I run into weird shit like this all the time?
Yeah.
And then there's one more weird thing that I saw that I just couldn't get away from all week. And it was the carnivorous California squirrels.
Oh, I saw
They're
that.
displaying widespread carnivorous behavior for the first time in a California park. They're known for eating nuts, and squirrels have been spotted hunting and decapitating voles in a dietary adaptation. Like, look at that. They're like little zombie squirrels. What do you think of that? Looks like the squirrel
In
from
California.
Ice Age, right? They're like, everybody else is going crazy. The squirrels might as well follow.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah,
Must
this
got
is from
something on 'em.
Smithsonian. Oh, yeah, they got a little flavor.
They've been in some Diddy parties. They're like, I'm killing every witness.
They had cameras attached to them.
Saw too much.
Yes.
Where's it? They know about the baby oil.
Yeah.
Get rid of
Yeah.
the squirrels.
Get them. Anything that smells like baby oil, take them out. That's
saw that.
terrible.
I don't know if you guys know this, but that's actually what caused mad cow disease, right? Like, yeah. So it used to be that they would take like the leftover cows and grind them up and feed it to the cows. Well, when you make a herbivore, a carnivore, it fucks them up. And then add to it cannibalism, it causes problems, and that's what caused mad cow disease.
Okay.
Yeah, wow.
that sucks.
It's almost like we were designed or something intelligently. You don't take an herbivore and turn it into a cannibal carnivore.
Carnivore. Yeah.
You
That's
guys
fine.
didn't know that? Gary had
I
it.
didn't know how. Yeah, I didn't know how mad cow disease came about. I just thought it was a thing.
Yeah.
Like pink slime. You know,
Yeah.
pink slime was a thing for a while.
Gross, dude. Pink slime is gross. I got a couple here. Back to how great Wilt Chamberlain is. Look at this stat.
There you go.
This may be more impressive than the
Let's hear them
10,000
stats.
women. Dude, look at this stat line. I didn't have time to actually look at it, like research.
I saw it, but I just didn't see it.
We got to see if that's correct. 53 points, 32-14.
Jesus.
No, it can't be 24 blocks. Nobody's ever had 24 blocks.
March 18th, 1968, Chamberlain.
See if that's real. It seems like if that actually happened, that should be the most talked about game ever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What is it?
Move the blocks though and take away 10 rebounds. That's a Jokic game.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's Google AI says Wilt Chamberlain famously recorded a game for the ages, March 18th, 1968. He achieved a quintuple double with 53 points, 32 rebounds, 14 assists, 24 blocks, 11 steals, and a 158 to 128 victory against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Is there any question now how great Wilt Chamberlain is?
Just playing against a bunch of white boys, probably though. Like, come on, dude. That's ridiculous.
I mean, and his reach is fucking 10 inches longer than anyone else's.
Come on,
That's
bro.
what I said. Like, yes, Wilt Chamberlain is good. He is a great athlete, but his reach made him that much better in basketball.
He played against Bill Russell, who
but did he have that game against?
Why we count block shots?
Did he have that game?
I forgot this was a triggering moment for these two.
He did not have that game against Bill Russell. He probably had that game against some white dude who was 6'9" and couldn't jump real high.
I mean, let's be for real. It had to be.
He was the best athlete on the court. I guarantee the guy.
He wasn't going against Shaq, and that happened. I'll tell you that.
He would have fucked Shaq up.
No, like that? No way. Not like that. There's no way.
That was against the Lakers. But the Lakers had a lineup of Cliff Anderson, Archie Clark, Mel Counts, Freddie Crawford,
who's it?
Gail Goodrich, Dennis Hamilton, Tom Hawkins, Daryl Eamhoff, and Ewan Mueller. That guy's a white for sure. Right? I click on it. These guys are so unknown. Like, they don't even have pictures. This is NBA.com. There's no pictures on these guys. Like, it is blank guys.
Great stat line, but it's not that impressive when you look at who he played against.
These dudes don't even have pictures.
You know what I want to know is what their stats were in the same game.
So, like how?
4 blocks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
like what's the most impressive one of those? It's the blocks, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 24 blocks.
The steals are kind of impressive too.
But my reach is way longer than one of my children. I could get
you could reach back there and grab a beer out of that fridge.
In a game.
No,
like
absolutely.
Yes,
dude. Wilt Chamberlain is a bitch.
He's great. Wilt Chamberlain is good. I'm not saying he's not good. He's a great athlete.
I read
some of these stat lines just aren't that impressive when you look at some of the guys he did it against.
I think Wilt Chamberlain could bench press like, I think I read it was like 500 pounds.
So what you're saying is Wilt Chamberlain's good for his time. However, he's more like the Wilt of Chamberlain.
Tony, did you see that?
Leonidas of Rhodes.
Oh, yeah, I saw the clip. Yeah.
That Michael Phelps broke a record from BC.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Tony of Jones.
Yeah.
I am.
And we're like, he's probably running against just random guys. Like, that guy. I'm going to run against, I'm going to run against Barefoot Hector. Let's go.
Barefoot Hector. Yeah.
There's no one to run against. Make him run it.
Just, we'll give you the medal. Just go ahead and.
Yeah, sprint it out. It's fine.
So you think Wilt Chamberlain against Tim Duncan, he would dominate Tim Duncan? Or against Shaq?
I think size and athletic ability, he could do good against Tim Duncan. Because he's a great athlete, and his reach is ridiculous.
I'm not saying he gets shut down. I'm just saying you think he'd have a game like that against a elite player?
No, Shaq, he wouldn't do that against Shaq. I'm not saying he couldn't put up some numbers, but it wouldn't be that. He didn't do that against Bill Russell. Like you said, he played against Bill Russell. Did he ever have that near that kind of stat line against Bill Russell?
Think he'd have that against Dwight Howard.
No, Dwight Howard was a beast on the defense, man.
I'm telling you, dude.
Like, I mean, it's a ridiculous stat, dude. Like, however
he wouldn't have 53 points, 20 some rebounds, 11 steals. He wouldn't have that against Dwight Howard. Anybody?
4 blocks.
No. Yeah.
So
dude, that's ridiculous.
That's
you know
the
that
quintuple double, dude. Like, that is ridiculous.
So this is like an interesting take that I think. Who's the guy that used to shoot the free throws, the granny style?
I can't remember.
God, he had 2 kids that played in the NBA. I can't remember the dude's name.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
Anyways, they're talking to him one day, and they're like, "How do you think you would do in today's NBA?" He said, "Well, listen, in my day, we didn't have a strength and conditioning coach. We didn't have a weight room. We didn't have this." He said, "We'd literally finish the game. We'd go drink beer and then do this." Right? Like, it wasn't
kind of
that
era.
serious. Yeah, right. It wasn't that serious. He said, if you would have given me somebody to give me a nutrition guide to do all these things, he said, I'd kill these people. And so you think like, okay, yeah, they were plumbers or whatever, but they didn't have a coach and a nutritionist to tell them everything. So would they have been that much better in today's era?
Some of them might have been, but Wilt Chamberlain did have those things.
Barry was
Wilt
the granny.
Chamberlain,
That's who I was. Yes.
yeah, Wilt Chamberlain did have a lot of that stuff. He had access to weight
So,
rooms.
so if
He
we look
had
at Wilt
access to this
Chamberlain's
shit.
like ridiculous stat line, that quintuple double, is it not as impressive as Nikola Jokic's 30-20-20? Because Jokic came against the Suns, who had Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, and they both played that game, and Bradley Beal. Like that's
I'd say,
like, wouldn't
given
Jokic be better just because of competition at that point?
given the competition, I would say Jokic's is better. Stat line wise, it doesn't look as good.
But a
honestly,
30-20-20
I think-
versus a quintuple double, like
I think
where's-
just
against
based on
those two
competition.
guys, I think against those two guys, Wilt could have done similar numbers against those two guys because Kevin Durant's not a big dude. He's tall, but he's not near as strong as Wilt Chamberlain was. And Devin
Blocks
Booker,
and
what
steals.
is he?
Steals is crazy.
How
24
big's Devin
blocks,
Booker?
24 blocks. Like my brain can't.
11 steals? Was it 11 steals?
Yeah.
Dude. That's
That's just
ridiculous
crazy
numbers.
work, dude. It's crazy
Yeah,
work.
it's a hell of a stat line, but
That's one guy. That's one guy.
No wonder why he was fucking 10,000 chicks, dude. Like you leave the game, you're like, who could do this? But me.
Yeah, I still got shit left in the tank, man. I got a little bit more to give today.
yeah,
A couple
Wilt
more points need to be
Chamberlain
scored.
was
Jesus.
he was like an athlete from today traveled back in time to the 19 fucking
To play the
60s
worst.
to play basketball.
That's
Bill
hilarious.
Russell
It's
played
still there.
against
Again,
Wilt Chamberlain.
Again, tell me the stats. Did he do anything like that against Bill Russell? No, he did not.
Why doesn't
Russell
Wilt Chamberlain
outplayed
have
him.
like 15 rings?
No, Bill Russell has 11.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why doesn't he?
Wilt Chamberlain only has like 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, why doesn't he
So
have
in their
the record?
head-to-head
Played
matchups,
against the greatest freaking team on earth.
so Bill Russell's teams won 57 games against Chamberlain's teams. So they're 57-37 is the split. Bill Russell's got 57, Chamberlain's got 37.
Bill Russell, he didn't
However,
do that
in their
against Bill Russell.
matchups, Chamberlain averaged 29.9 points and 28 rebounds, while Russell averaged 14 points and 23 rebounds.
Dude, that's a lot of
Look at
rebounds.
how many blocks
It doesn't
did he
show
have
blocks.
on Bill Russell?
This is just stat news.
That's a lot of rebounding.
It
Good
doesn't really
Lord,
say
dude.
blocks.
That was like what he averaged. What
Yeah,
did
it's
what did
soft
Wilt
points,
average in
assists, and
rebounds
steals.
for his
That
career?
goes back to Wilt Chamberlain being one of the only guys on his team, probably the only guy who could put up any kind of numbers. So he's gonna
It was like
average
1v1.
more.
Could you imagine if Shaq played back then?
It'd be like Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't give me fucking blocks.
Because they didn't start counting blocks. I think
In 1968.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, honest
So
to
the one
God,
game where he had so many blocks.
no, Bill Russell, they started counting block shots because of Bill Russell. Like, that wasn't a stat line until they're like, I don't know what that guy's doing, but we probably should like mark it down. Bill Russell is the reason why they started counting block shots.
So the NBA officially started counting block shots as a stat in the 1973 to 1974 season.
So how did he have a quintuple double? Or however,
They went back and watched the game.
is that what it is?
They had
So
to.
how do they have that?
How do they
game
have
on
that
TV,
stat? Yeah.
but they don't have the 100-point game on TV anywhere? There's no recording of this 100-point game, but they have that to go back and retroactively say he had 24 blocks.
No, because I'm trying to go back and see, like,
Really, can they really not find the 100-point game? Is that what they say?
Yeah,
it's lore.
It was a joke. He didn't do it. 100 points, 100 rebounds, 50 assists, and shit.
It starts sounding like a WWE promo, huh?
Yeah.
I'm the best
Fucking
there
Scott
is, the
Steiner
best there
out there
was, and the best
fucking-
there ever will be. And if you take the math and you do 2 + 2 = 4, and 4 + 4 = 8,
You
it's
should
like, oh
really
my
do.
God.
You should really do a cut here of all about the Benjamins when Mike Epps is like 45, 37. You should really put that in here. Jeez.
But yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, it says the NBA record for blocks in a single game was October 26, 1973. Moore Smith and the Los Angeles Lakers host the Detroit Pistons. Smith, nicknamed the Rejector, swatted 14 shots. It set the record for most blocks in a single game. And then that would last just 48 hours.
Oh.
He shattered his own record, blocking 17 shots.
And what year was that?
73.
The year they
And that-
started recording.
So that holds to this day. Elmore Smith, 17 blocks.
So then,
That's when
so then
Sports
that
Illustrated.
24 blocks is not real.
Yeah,
then.
guess who's also on this list? The Void himself, Manute Bol. Look at that. 15 blocks, 1986.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, for the Washington Bullets.
How many? What was the Dikembe Mutombo? What was his highest?
Looking down this line, he's not on this list of tops. Because we got Shaq at 15 as well. Yeah, it's Manute Bol, Shaq, George Johnson, Mark Eaton, Daryl Dawkins, Ralph Simpson, Sean Bradley.
Bradley.
Yeah, and that's 13 to 17 blocks.
Sean Bradley was a freaking beanpole.
So all-time leader in block shots is Olajuwon with 3,830. Mutombo's in
See that.
second with 3,289. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Tim Duncan, and Eaton are the only other players with at least 3,000. The active blocks leader is in Milwaukee. That's Brooke Lopez with 1,963. That's through December 8th, 2024. So he probably had a few more at the end of the year.
Okay.
And that's Sports Illustrated. So,
It's a reputable source.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Can't be using Wikipedia no more.
Is there any?
Sports Illustrated
is
for the
there-
top of
is
the
there
list.
any reliable source anymore?
No.
I mean,
No.
It's all whatever they want to do. Whatever shit they want to talk about.
we are actually living 1984 for real.
1984 meets Idiocracy is what it is.
It's beautiful. I'm just waiting for everything to switch over to Gatorade and the fountains.
Yeah. What plants
Idiocracy.
crave.
Yeah,
Idiocracy was
electrolytes.
never meant to be a documentary, but somehow it is.
that's funny.
Oh, it's so bad.
Anyway, we can
new.
get to we can get back to sports topics now. I guess the biggest thing of the week is Christian Wilkins and his diddling fiasco. He likes to kiss teammates and diddle their cheeks a little bit. It's a good time for all in the locker room, apparently.
If that guy didn't have pants on, his finger was in his ass on the field. He had the force, the movement.
Is that really why they cut him? Because he was like touching people?
That's another reason. They said it was because his foot rehab was taking so long because he got hurt against the Broncos last year. Like, because he had just sacked Bo Nix and he was celebrating, that dude jumped on his back, and they think that's when he broke his foot.
Okay.
It was supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks. Apparently, he was still not healed come this training camp. And then he was a weird guy. And they're like, yeah, you just can't just do it no more. It's weird. And then you go back to like when he won with Clemson in 2017. Do you know who else was on that team? Deshaun Watson. That was the national championship team.
Grapes together.
I mean, Jesus. You might want to start looking at them like you started looking at the Aaron Hernandez,
Yes.
Yeah.
Gators. Yeah.
So that whole story reminds me of a TikTok video I just watched last night. Popped up. These dudes covering themselves in baby oil, pouring it down their pants, the front of their pants, back of their pants.
Well,
You got
where
a
is
weird
this going,
algorithm.
Gary?
Not baby oil, it was vegetable oil.
Okay, because that makes it better.
Apparently there's a sport, they wrestle around, and whoever could grab the other guy's testicles and hold on for 6 seconds wins. So they cover themselves in as much oil as possible to make it slip out.
And you watch this whole TikTok?
Hold on.
I mean, I would take the Dave Chappelle route, and they'd be smooth as eggs.
I just want to know, what are you doing for that to pop up in your algorithm?
There's a-
That's
I
all
mean,
wanna
none of
know.
them. None of them were shirtless or naked, so I wasn't looking at Sam Darnold or any of those
But
guys.
they were covered in
so-
oil, trying to grab each other's nuts.
Listen, what are you talking about? Your phone picks that up to put it in your algorithm. Tony, do you agree with me?
I don't know what's going
Probably, it probably hears the podcast when you're like, "Hey, check out this dude shirtless."
True. Did you see this guy's legs? Naked
I'm
legs
like,
glistening in the
fuck,
sun?
the algorithm's fucked now. Victor's talking about dudes again.
I'm just saying.
All I'm thinking is, I don't want anybody to try to grab my nuts and slip off. That
Oh,
might
why the
hurt. That
fuck
might
would you
hurt
do
worse.
that?
Like just grab them and hold
Just-
them for 6
why would you do
seconds.
that?
Slapping on him?
Just grab them,
The
hold
fact
them for
that-
6 seconds. I lose.
And it could
Like,
have been an AI.
don't try to
it-
swing at them and slip off and smack them. No,
Like it could have been an AI video. I don't
And
know.
it
But the fact that sport could possibly exist, what the fuck is wrong with this world?
What's wrong is if it's televised. Like they're like ESPN's like, come on the network. Nut slapping 5,000. Let's go.
Yeah.
we all know what it's like to barely get swiped or smacked. Like you want somebody swinging and barely clipping and nah, dude.
Like power
that
slap,
can't
but
be a
for the
real thing.
nuts.
That can't be a real thing.
I couldn't tell you, but
I only
the
watched
thought
a
that-
2-minute video on this.
just the thought that somebody even made an AI video about this, if it's not real, I guarantee people will see that and it will become real.
I mean,
Yep.
Rochambeauing is a thing.
True.
Yeah, those guys are nuts.
I learned that from South Park.
Yeah.
Rochambeau.
Anyway, in other crazy news of the NFL, we have a gunman who killed 4 people in a New York City building.
I thought
New
that
York
was
City
O.J.
building.
Simpson from here.
It really does.
I mean, it's
That's,
really
Eric
small on
Adams.
my screen,
Yeah,
so I can't
that's
really
Eric
see
Adams.
him.
Anyway, he blamed the NFL for mental health issues, and allegedly he was targeting NFL HQ, but he took the wrong elevator.
So, is he?
So he's from Nevada. This dude drove from Nevada to New York with a gun, wanting to shoot up NFL HQ. This is according to Associated Press. But after in that whole plan, he couldn't read the directory that says NFL HQ, this floor in this room.
Because he had
Not NFL HQ, this floor
he
in
had
this room. And he's like,
CTE.
Was he an
the letters.
No, he played in high school, was it?
Yeah. Shane Tamura, a Las Vegas casino security worker, was carrying a handwritten note in his wallet. He claimed that he had CTE. He accused the league of hiding the dangerous brain injuries linked to contact sports. He was 27.
Wow.
Crazy as that is, yeah. The crazy thing is, like, that is a hell of a plan to go cross country for CTE.
Yeah, and then fuck it up at the end.
If I'm driving across country, man, that plan's gonna be solid. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna make sure I know what fucking elevator to take.
I was gonna say, like, normally when you walk into an office building, there's like this screen.
Directory.
How do you mess that up?
It's like when you walk into a doctor's office, you walk in, you're like, all right, I'm looking for LabCorp, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, they're 4th floor, first room. Oh, it's 401. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like the hospital. Where am I going? Right
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the ER is this way. Okay, cool. ICU is that way. Okay. Hey, shit, I'm figuring shit out. The cafe, I'm going that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, no. It's sometimes when you got CTE, apparently you don't know. Up is down, left is right.
Yeah, that's CTE though. It's a real thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah. But the fact that he's going to blame the NFL when he never played college football, pro football.
Yeah, it's
That-
kind of weird.
That is weird. But I just can't believe.
I mean, if it was Tua, we'd be like, we believe
Yeah.
it.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can his fingers work? A trigger?
He gives you a strong hand, you know.
Put her there.
That was awful. We shouldn't have done that. That was awful because I do like
My
Tua.
trigger
He is a
finger got cramped.
He is
Hold
a
on.
great quarterback. He is good. I feel bad for the guy because he should not be playing.
No, like Tua should not be playing, and mental health is a real thing. But
Yeah.
like, what always shocks me is like you see these NFL players because it's a real thing, right? Like Junior Seau shot himself in the heart and wrote a note like, "Hey, donate my brain to research." I just don't understand how like the UFC fighters why we're not seeing it in them, because those dudes wear 6-ounce gloves and they beat each other's brains out.
Well, maybe
So-
because after 10 times you get knocked out senseless, they're like, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Chuck
NFL players
Liddell,
did that in a season. They're like, oh,
Tito
Okay.
Ortiz, bro.
yeah, Chuck Liddell these days, Tito Ortiz these days, they're not.
but Tito
exactly
Ortiz has
the
always
most
been kind
coherent.
of
Tito's never been real coherent. That's
I start this spring. It's October. Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, that's true.
I work out 8 days a week.
Oh, Tito is bad. Tito is big.
I think it's because though when they get hurt in UFC, like you could get a concussion at the beginning of a football game and have to play the rest of the fucking game and get hit again.
Yeah.
Like when you get hurt in UFC, yeah, you might regain like your shit back, but like
And-
when
and
you
you
get
do
hurt,
get, like, a
usually
medical-
like the game, the fight stopped. You know what I mean? So you get hurt, but it stopped unless you get club fisted. And the ref don't stop it, but
yeah.
Jack
I mean-
Henderson and Michael Bisping.
please, yeah.
You remember that
I mean,
one?
but at least they do the medical like suspension. You're suspended for like 6 months, dude. You can't do shit.
Yeah.
And isn't it more like, and I don't know if I'm way off base or not, but like if you get hit in the chin, you get knocked out. Is that the same as getting a concussion?
rattle?
Like when you get hit directly
'cause
in
it-
the fucking
'cause
head?
it's a
Like, is it
nerve,
the
right?
same thing? I don't
It's a
know.
nerve
Oh,
in your
there's a
jaw.
nerve that runs down, like, so when your jaw, like, you get hit in the jaw, there's a nerve that runs down here that knocks you out, and that's what it is. So that it is different.
Okay. So like maybe that's what it is, why there's not a lot in UFC, because when you get clipped in the jaw and you fall out, like it's not like getting hit in the crown of the head and
Over and over.
Turning-
Like, especially if
yeah.
you're a lineman or something, you're just like rams up there, just keep hitting. You know what I mean?
so it's not so much your brain getting affected when you get hit in the chin. It's a nerve.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
And
get knocked out.
There's a nerve.
And some people are really good at finding it. They can find that sweet spot. It's almost like they could see it.
That's true.
I can find that nerve, baby. It's got curling fingers.
Oh, Lord.
Be like Christian
that
Wilkins of
or
knockouts.
whatever.
Christian Wilkins.
Yeah, of knockouts. I'm gonna find
you
it.
don't want to pass out in front of that guy,
I can sense it. Yeah, you do not go to a house party with him.
dude.
Never.
You be waking up sore, like what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Just the
Fucking
outside of the
people
orifice hurts.
You know what's crazy is like how like these are the ones that make the headlines. There's some real fucking creeps out there. Like think about that. These are
Yeah.
just the ones because they're famous. Like you're too big of a creep for an NFL locker room, which has got to be bad. We're gonna get rid of you. These are just
Yeah.
ones that make the headlines. What goes on like in day-to-day life in America? Like this is just what makes the headlines because he's famous.
Yeah.
Like
I
just
mean,
think
we don't
about
even know what's going on Epstein Island, but we know what's going on a football field.
It's a hoax, Tony. That was a hoax.
That never existed.
It didn't
It
happen.
was all made
It's
up.
Like what's that?
Yeah.
What's that,
Fairy dust.
what's that
Yeah.
meme with what's
Fairy
the name?
dust.
Of? Yeah, fairy dust.
There are no droids to see here.
Right?
Yeah.
They tried to Jedi mind trick us.
Yeah, they did.
Let's
It's
look
like-
at all the things that I've been doing that are good. Let's forget about that.
Yeah,
You know?
Don't worry about this.
there are.
This whole no tax on
Yeah.
overtime was a joke too.
There's
Oh, yeah.
far too much
All
stuff
of it's
in
a
that
joke.
file.
Every bit of it.
Of this mud hole we're in.
Going back to
Butthole.
something different. Here we go. Yeah, after all of that,
Butthole we're in.
right? This real deep hole. Anyway, I've watched WWE a few times, and the Hulk Hogan tribute and stuff. Did Jesse Ventura come out? Have you seen how long that dude's ears are?
He
Jesse
aged
Ventura has,
a
like,
lot.
Dude, he got ears like this.
He
He got
hates
like
Hogan
5 foot
too.
ears, dude. I gotta.
They
I gotta
brought
look
him
this
out
up.
for a tribute. They hate each other
Yeah, they brought him
Yeah.
out when they were doing the tribute.
because Hogan tried to do. Hogan went to Vince McMahon about Jesse Ventura trying to do a union way back in the day. That he was trying to get all the wrestlers together to do a union, and Hogan went and ratted on him. They've hated each other ever since. I wouldn't fuck with Jesse Ventura either.
No, that dude big.
That dude's a fucking SEAL.
Was he?
Yeah, Navy SEAL.
This isn't a good.
Him
video,
and that
but
dude who made that movie American Sniper. Who was in it? Chris
Chris
Kyle.
Kyle.
Bradley
Chris
Cooper.
Kyle and
Yeah.
him had beef too because Chris Kyle was acting like a fool. I guess I don't know. That's what the story is.
Yeah.
So he said, I think
Kinda
what it was
interesting.
is he said Jesse Ventura wasn't a SEAL.
But he was legitly right.
Well, So I think it was Navy Special Forces. That was before they had the SEALs. They were called
That's even
SEALs.
more badass. Special forces are
So
like elite.
he actually sued Chris Kyle's estate, and the estate had to pay him money. He won the lawsuit.
You need to zoom in on that.
Make it bigger.
Touch it more.
Once or twice more.
That is horrible.
Dude, when he was talking, it was flapping around like it was in the breeze. I was like, oh my God.
Maybe it's because it's like
humongous.
not connected. You know, like some people's ears are connected and some people's are not. Maybe it's
So if you're going to bring up Jesse Ventura, you got to play Will Sasso's imitation of Jesse Ventura. Will Sasso does the best Jesse Ventura imitation. He does all kinds of them. Macho Man, Jesse Ventura. He's fucking great at impersonations.
Oh, yeah,
Jesus.
that's bad.
How was that?
That dude looks like the
I
Crypt
know
Keeper.
you did that. I did not check it
Whoa.
out though. How was that?
What the?
You've been on. I had Jesse Ventura on.
Now that's bad.
He's
What
old
the
as shit.
fuck? Zoom in on that
It's
face.
like the Crypt Keeper. Can we like put him next to the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt?
I mean, I do like how Theo Von found like the worst spot to pause and take a fucking still of Jesse Ventura. But the guy
Speaking of
does
Theo
look
Von,
rough.
dude, that guy is funny as fuck.
Yeah, Theo's funny. That dude blew up too. Like, remember, like he kind of played off as like just like some like redneck, and then like he's actually like really good at interviewing people. They're like, man, it's
That
like,
Williams one is funny, dude. When he's
yeah,
like,
he
"That's
played it off,
Mallard
like,
Luther
good, and then
King."
kinda, oh God,
Mallard Luther.
It's that black duck. He's like, "That's
Yeah.
Mallard Luther King, baby."
well, because Cat Williams was sitting there like all like arms crossed, straight face, trying not to laugh, and that got him. It's like, oh my God, hilarious. But yeah, there you
Or
go.
Luther King.
Yeah, we'll spare the 15 minutes of
did a
impersonation
Oh,
for
Luther
that
King
picture.
thing, real quick. I want to see it.
How you got 30 pairs of swimming trunks
Joe
and you
Rogan, but you
don't
ain't
even
never
go to
getting
the
the water.
pool? I found the Cat Williams statues. Those are Cat Williams
That's-
statues. Yeah, they
That's
are.
my favorite. It's a damn Cat William.
The fucking nutcrackers, the black nutcrackers.
Talks about, he was like, when I'm having a bad day, I just imagine a short person trying to get a scoop of ice cream out of a frozen container. And Cat Williams like, I don't get it. And he explained it again. Oh yeah.
Luther King right there, bro. Sorry, bro.
Mallard
Oh.
Luther King, right there.
Mallard Luther King. That is
He
pretty
said that perfect,
Comes up with shit like off the top, dude, is like,
dude. And
The
just,
best.
sometimes it's like, God, that's so weird, but it's funny.
How about when he said he has to write it down?
yeah.
And Drewski's like, the fuck did you just say?
Somebody came in and used the N word. He's like, you know what? When I got to get off
I
my
like to-
I
I like
write
to
it
write it
down.
down.
What?
I just write it down, and Drewski's like, what the fuck did you say
Yeah,
to me?
yeah, Drewski's everywhere. At least
Did
he
you
was
hear
laughing
about
at
what
Shane
he talked
Gillis.
about? He goes, "You guys come in, you always smell good, like you have a lot of deodorant on." He's like, "You
saw
put that shit on at the wrist." It's like, you guys put it on up here. Bro.
Him and Shane Gillis are my favorite right now. Shane Gillis. And,
Shane Gillis at the what did he just do? The ESPYs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my God,
he-
dude.
he-
He killed it, dude. And everybody was like,
killed it.
I don't want to laugh. That was awesome.
Drewski and John Jones were
Joe
laughing.
Jones. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of John Jones, I don't know if you guys talked about this or not. How do you feel about him ducking Aspinall?
I think it's
I don't know.
bad, but he probably got KO'd.
I think John Jones is the best fighter, pound for pound, that I've ever seen.
Oh. You'll
Like,
probably
he-
ever will see.
He's like my top guy. Like, but you gotta fight Aspinall, bro. You have to. You got to.
Getting old too, though.
But you gotta
He's-
pass
he's
that
that age where
torch,
people
dude,
get
or you
knocked
gotta
out.
say I did it. Like you have to do
I
it.
mean, you don't have to. That's what. That's when all these guys start getting fucking knockout after knockout.
But
after
Cormier
knockout.
did it with Jones. Cormier was fucking 40 years old, and Jones was 28 or whatever it was. Like you gotta do it.
Well, some people just don't know when to give it up.
Oh, but
at Anderson
God, you
Silva.
could make
Anderson
$30
Silva.
million to fight him. Okay, you get clipped in the first round, you go out. You're set for life, bro. I don't know. I just think it's fucked up.
He's already set for life. But Anderson Silva was fucking amazing, and he fucking broke his
Okay, too
leg
long.
against Weidman. Then he fucking came back and he got knocked out by Weidman. He was never the same.
Well, he got
then
knocked
he
out in a
got knocked
goofy
out
way, too.
again.
Yeah, he got knocked out
Yeah,
first,
like-
and then he broke his leg.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
And then he
got
lost
caught, he got clipped.
yeah,
Yeah,
He
like a
was doing his
dumbass.
cocky
yeah, because he was
shit.
like showboating. Okay,
But that's how good he was. He stayed too long. Like he had lost a step.
he lost that ability to just take his head back a little.
So
bit.
I like
Just-
Jones more than I like Mayweather, right? And I'm kind of glad he took it safe in a way, but like I wanted Mayweather to lose so bad. I'm like, you got to fight again. You got to fight till you lose. And I just feel like conflicted in my heart. Like, Jones, you got to do this, man. You have to.
No, like it's
Either-
not the same as like WWF wrestling where you pass the torch. They say
No, but I'm saying
that's
like,
not the same as
come
getting
out-
the shit kicked out of you. You don't
come out, bring this motherfucker to the ground, wrestle him, throw some elbows on him, beat him, and say, I'm the best there ever was. There's no saying
yeah, dude, if,
different.
if he was to come out,
I'm
and
the
do that, you'd be
baddest
like,
motherfucker ever to walk the earth.
or retire when you know you've lost a step.
right?
I know.
Like why
I know,
go
but
out
fuck-
there if you think you've lost a step, which I don't know if he thinks that.
I think the problem is Aspinall's fought what a handful of times. He's barely in double digits, right? But his fights never make it out of the first round.
But Jones could
Like
take him
his
to the
average
ground,
fight
bro,
length
and
is like
out wrestle him,
minute.
man. That's what Jones's thing is wrestling. Like, take him to the ground. Pound him.
I do think Jones could beat him,
I do too. That's the thing.
but
Just don't get clipped.
why risk
Because that
it? Like,
motherfucker
he's
has some
already-
meat.
He's already proven everything he needs to prove.
He's never
They said they offered him $30 million to
a
fight.
fight.
Well, I mean, he did have the no contest. He got
Yeah.
disqualified.
I honestly think he lost the
Against
Reyes
Matt
fight.
Hamill because he-
Actually lose a fight? No, he has.
He
not.
lost the Reyes fight, bro. I watched that shit
It
over and
seemed
over.
like a 3-2 fight on that.
He
and
lost
they
that
gave
fight.
him around. Like Jones won rounds 4 and 5,
And
but
even
he
the
lost 1 through 3.
even the white boy fight, Gustav, what's his name?
Yeah.
Gustafsson?
Oh, the
Gustafson.
first one against
Dude, the
Gustafson.
first one, yeah, that was close.
That's the one where he's all bloodied up though.
That
Like,
was
he had
close.
that
His
lump.
lips were swollen.
Yeah.
His
he looked
eyes were
bad.
like he got beat the fuck up.
Well,
But
David
Reyes-
said was close, like real close, size wise. Not as big and strong,
Yeah.
but height, reach, same
But
kind
you
of
figure-
fighting
so
style.
Tom Aspinall's average fight time is 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
That's my average time too.
That's in
it's
2
not.
seconds.
No, it's
In the
not.
bed.
It's not
In the
that long.
bed, no,
Tony.
it's not. Come on, you don't have to exaggerate.
Oh shit, Gary, this is the closest thing I can relate to. Okay, I'm going with it.
Right? Do you know how long 30 seconds is, Gary? It's a
My
long
wife's
fucking
gonna
time.
comment on this as a clip and be like, "It's not that long." She's already shaking her head. No, she don't even know what we're talking about. She's like, "No,
It's
definitely not that long."
Never been that long, ever.
You're lucky if you that's a couple seconds.
Anyway.
Anyway, motherfuckers.
Anyway. So Trey Hendrickson is now back with the Bengals.
Hold on
He-
before you
he
go
ended
there.
the holdout.
Is Aspinall fighting Cyril Gahn?
Yeah.
Dude, he's gonna fucking knock him out too.
If Gahn lasts longer than he did against Jones, we'll see.
He ain't.
I
Knockout
think it's
first
30
round.
seconds.
First round knockout.
Stiff.
But what's his name? You said he signed. What happened?
Yeah, Trey Hendrickson. He signed, or I guess he ended the holdout, so he's back with the Bengals. I don't know if he signed.
He signed that fucked up contract.
No, that Shamar Stewart signed, so that he's back.
Oh, Micah Parsons saying that he doesn't want to play for the fucking Cowboys.
And the Cowboys are probably the only team that's going to pay him. Because the Cowboys, if they were to trade him, they would ask for way too much. They'd ask for like 3 firsts, and they're like, they're not going to pay that.
But I mean, can you blame him for not wanting to play for the Cowboys? Like,
Jerry Jones is a joke, dude.
like
He's a
yeah,
joke.
he's getting paid, but like eventually you hit a point where you don't just want to get paid; you want to win something.
Yes. But the Cowboys are the only team that'll pay.
What did Jerry say, dude? He goes, he was talking shit about him making 20 million standing there at practice, not practicing and shit. And like, oh, we could pay him big money, but doesn't mean we're going to have him on
Well,
the
'cause
field.
they-
like, no shit, dude. Like, you
They
don't
took
say
Micah's
that shit.
stats. Micah's playoff stats are terrible.
Really? I mean, are they in the playoff? I mean, when you're one and done, so how can you get some good playoffs?
Yeah,
So he's had 4 playoff games,
Okay.
4.
8 solo tackles, 10 assists, and 1 sack.
Yeah,
like,
because
all
they
together.
game planned for him.
But I'm just saying.
If you plan for him, you win the game.
But if you're demanding what you're demanding,
Bro,
So
put him
the
on the
other thing is,
Broncos. Put him on
Go
a
ahead.
Broncos defense, bro.
Oh,
He'll get his sacks, man. I'm
well,
telling you.
because then who you gonna block?
That's what I was going to say. With the Cowboys, they
I'm
know
just saying,
who
like
they're
you,
gonna
you
block.
take his stats, but you put him against like Aaron Donald, who's the best at the position. Aaron Donald's getting triple teamed and still getting that.
Yeah, but Aaron
No.
Donald was a
One-on-one.
tackle. Aaron Donald was a tackle, and Micah Parsons is an outside linebacker. Micah Parsons is the
So you
closest
take Von Miller.
TJ Watt. That's who we need to compare him to,
Yeah.
right?
So you
Like,
take TJ Watt. I think TJ Watt's stats are shit too.
Von Miller is, I might be biased, but he's the
So
baddest motherfucker.
for reference, TJ Watt in 4 playoff games, because that's all he's played 4. 6 solo tackles, 2 assists, 1 sack, 1 fumble recovery.
what about Von Miller's playoff?
Von's only had 4 playoff games.
Yeah.
He's the
I
only
think
reason
about
why
it.
we won the Super Bowl, asshole. Him
Think
and
about it,
DeMarco
though.
Ware.
He has like 4 or 5.
So, in 16 games for Von Miller, 40
Yeah,
solos, yeah,
Yes.
40 solo tackles, 9 assists, 10.5 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, 1 interception.
Hold on, he has 16 playoff games with us.
No, with
No.
us and the Rams.
No,
I'm thinking
and the
us.
Bills.
How
And the
many did he
Bills.
have
And the
with
Bills.
us?
I don't know, man. That's hard to break down that way.
So really though, if you look at his stats for 16 games,
So this
if
is
you
Von Miller with the
multiply-
Rams. I could do 4 playoff games for the Rams for Von Miller. 12 solo tackles, 2 assists, 4 sacks, 1 fumble.
That's better.
That's amazing.
What about with us?
And
Ours
he's not a full-time player for the Rams.
Ours had to be better.
Oh,
For
yeah.
us.
So minus the 12 tackles from 40, he's what, 28? 28, 7 assists, 6.5 sacks, 1 fumble recovery, 1 interception.
Yeah, he's way better.
That's a guy that
he's
plays.
better. But I'm saying if you took Micah Parsons' stats and added another 12 games to that with those same stats. he
Yeah, but I
wouldn't
did
be
Von Miller
super
on the
far
Rams
off.
with 4 games. 4 games
but
with
the
the Rams
Rams
is
did-
better.
Yeah, that's when they went to the Super Bowl. They didn't have a lot of competition in the NFC that year to get there.
True. But I'm just saying, like,
Like
who were the Cowboys playing?
well, when the Cowboys hit the playoffs, they're generally lower in the fucking seeding. So they played the 49ers, who fucking
Nobody's.
like before they played the 49ers. One of the years the 49ers went to the Super Bowl.
God, I wish I would just say like the teams.
Micah's no Von Miller.
No, but I'm saying the Cowboys played better teams in the playoffs because they're lower seeded generally.
I agree, but
So,
I won't
and,
say
and
he's-
there's nobody else on the team that they're going to have to target. Like they know Micah Parsons. We got to stop Micah Parsons. The rest of the team's dog shit on defense.
But are we talking about Micah Parsons like he's like the best defensive player in the NFL?
And-
Or are we
and
talking
in
about
all
like,
fairness-
he's
I don't
just
think
an outside linebacker?
in all fairness too, though, Vaughn had a better team around him when he
Yeah,
was
sure.
dominating.
But look at
Yeah,
TJ
so
Watt
they have
and the
more to worry
Steelers.
about.
TJ Watt has a shit ass playoff record too.
He
I
doesn't
mean,
have
that's
a
Mike
team around him
Tomlin.
either.
He's got one of the best defensive tackles there is. What are you talking about? Cam Hayward?
We
Just a
had
beast.
elite
and
linebackers.
that doesn't make sense why TJ Watt's numbers would be shit.
Elite secondary, elite linebackers, and elite defensive line. When Von Miller took us and won us the Super Bowl,
All
like,
I know,
there's no
is-
comparison to the Steelers' defense with
I am
TJ Watt
so
and ours.
freaking excited for this year because I don't want to sound like Broncos fanboy, but I think
You are.
I am.
you.
I am.
Predict how many wins. Predict
I think we 11.
11-6.
I think 11-6 is
How many
fair.
times we beat the Chiefs this year?
I think we beat them both times.
Raiders.
Or
Okay, I'm just asking.
It's the Raiders.
I'm
dog.
just asking, dude. I think they're tougher than you think they are. Chargers.
No,
I think
they're
we
they're
go
worse
one
than I
against
think
the
they are.
Chargers.
I'd go division splits across the board. 1-1 Chiefs, 1-1 Chargers, 1-1 Raiders. Because
Chiefs,
Geno Smith will
Raiders.
have one weird ass game against us.
What do you think, Tony?
I would go more for the split than us beating them all twice.
I think the only one we split with is the Chargers because Harbaugh and that.
I think we split against the Raiders too. Honestly,
No. I think the Raiders are going to be one of the worst teams in the league.
So ESPN officially lists Micah Parsons as a defensive end,
And
that's
yeah,
terrible.
well,
a
because
linebacker.
they
He's
play
small for that.
They play a 4-3 instead of a 3-4.
So they officially list him as a defensive end.
So he's awful tight.
And Zach, hold on, going back to that Zach Allen thing. He's a defensive tackle for us, right? I was saying, who's on the other defensive end spot? Is it Zach Allen?
Defensive end.
JFM.
He's
Franklin Myers.
he's a defensive end.
Yeah.
I thought those guys were big bodied, like in the interior.
Because they play a 3-4. They are
We do.
on the line. We do. Micah Parsons plays a 4-3. So they got 2 tackles, 2 ends.
Yeah, no, I understand what that means. I just
3-4. That's
so-
why you got that monster DJ.
so who's our 4 linebackers then?
So,
Singleton?
Benito's a linebacker.
Greenlaw and Cooper. I did say Singleton. Greenlaw, Singleton, Benito, Cooper.
Benito and Cooper are linebackers. I didn't know that. Like, I honestly
They're
didn't know
outside.
that they were listed at linebackers.
Yeah,
I thought they were defensive ends.
That's like when we had DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller. They were linebackers. They were outside linebackers in a 3-4. You got.
I mean, I understand the concept. I'm just saying, like, I didn't know DeMarcus Ware was listed as a linebacker. He's a defensive end. In my head, he's a defensive end.
He is.
And our base 3-4, it's Benito, Singleton, Greenlaw, Cooper. And then we have Jonah Ellis as a backup, Lavelle Bailey, Q Robinson, Justin Sternad, Drew Sanders. Like we got depth, but they're all kind of hurt.
Greenlaw better be healthy, bro.
So I'm gonna give a crazy prediction. That Ellis is gonna. You guys remember Shaq Barrett?
Yeah.
That is.
I
that is
remember
gonna
when we
be
traded him, he was the sack leader that year.
Yeah, he got 20 sacks. That's gonna be the next Shaq Barrett for the Broncos. Watch.
I hope so.
He's
Because when Von Miller came out and Shaq Barrett went in, I was like, this guy's amazing.
Yeah,
I got nervous every time, dude, until like the middle of the year. Like every time Baum went out, I was like, "Who's this? We got this fucking guy on 3rd and long," and he would make this fucking sack, and I'd be like, "All right, that's cool."
Yeah, okay. we can play
Every
him.
time
We
he'd
can
make
play
a
him all the
play,
time.
I'm like, "All right, take Von out."
Yeah, they said that Lavelle Bailey, like he's been doing pretty good in practice because he's been filling in for Singleton and Dre Greenlaw.
Yeah, they said he's killing it.
But they also said that Hufanga had amazing Madden type interception where he jumped like 20 feet in the air, like the linebackers do on Madden. To pick
Really?
off Bo Nix. Yeah. They said Bo Nix threw a laser over the middle and Hufanga like jumped up, like skied to get it.
I'm so excited for this.
Even Sean Payton was like, yeah, he's like, that was just a sick play. He's like, it was just good. It's like,
I'm excited because
it's
of
good.
Bo.
Yes.
Like if he improves, man, Bo.
So you know my feelings on Sean Payton. I've made them known.
Yes.
What are they?
And Jim
Tell us
Harbaugh.
I do like me some Jim Harbaugh.
You love you.
But
Some Jim Harbaugh, Gary.
I do.
You Christian Wilkins, some Jim Harbaugh.
Well, he did make the 49ers relevant again. But Sean Payton, Denver Broncos coaching staff is ranked like 6th for this year.
I saw that. Yeah, Sean Payton's ranked number 2 head coach in the league behind Andy Reid.
Yeah.
But the
And their
coaching staff
overall
is,
coaching
it's like
staff
6th.
are 6th.
And then they have our offensive
pretty
line
good.
ranked like 3rd or something. I was like, oh my God, how?
Yeah. So
Dude, our offensive line was ranked 2nd. I was like, what? Where did
Yeah,
this
second.
come from?
Sorry, my bad. Like we're
Yeah,
right behind
they
the
got
Eagles.
him.
I was like, we couldn't run the ball.
Like
How
they
are we
got
behind the
him
Eagles?
pretty fucking good this year. So we'll see.
I mean, I don't think it was our offensive line that made us bad. I think it was
Those
our
are running backs.
Yeah. I mean, Pookie Williams, love the dude to death. He's not been the same since he tore his ACL.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't run as hard. He didn't keep his head down, like try to like barrel through people.
Yeah. I'm super excited for our backs this year. J.K.
And then
Dobbins
Terry
and-
McLaurin from the Commanders requesting a trade as well.
That was
There's-
shocking
and-
because
In my opinion, there's only one team, if they can make the cap room, they should go get him.
Yeah.
And that's the Bills.
Yeah, who?
I've been seeing people
Buffalo
say maybe the
should get Scary
Patriots will
Terry.
go after him.
That'd be
the
good for
Patriots have
Josh Allen.
Stephon Diggs, and they didn't let him go even after he was all crazy. So I was like, I don't think they'll get 2 receivers like that.
Dude,
I think the
Diggs
Bills
said
should go
that
after it.
shit smelled like garbage water. He said that BBL smells like garbage water.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
It didn't stop him for a while though. Like, I mean, it wasn't a one and done thing. So
Now you got to get it.
couldn't have been that bad though to deal with it.
No, a little little trash.
You didn't work all that. You didn't work all those hours to not get it.
I didn't put all this time and effort in. But yeah. No, so the Bills.
I've heard people say Patriots
I can see the Patriots doing it.
for McLaurin.
Scary Terry McLaurin.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That just blows my mind. They got a good quarterback and he wants out.
Yes. I think it's because
Like a really good quarterback, young.
Like, what's going on with
Debo
the team
is going
that
on,
he
man.
wants out?
Because he saw what Debo got paid or might get paid.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think Debo's going to be as good anymore. He's kind of been falling off last year. He's still hard to tackle, but he's not as good of a route runner as other receivers.
Yeah, so Debo's on the final year of a 3-year, $71.5 million extension. That's the only big news for fucking trades, though, is Micah Parsons requesting a trade and then Terry McLaurin, which is kind of crazy. Last bit of news, just some injury notes from around the league. The Dolphins lost a cornerback to an ACL. That Artie Burns, he out. Quinnen Williams. Yeah, Quinnen Williams is supposed to miss 1 to 2 weeks with a strained left calf. That's the Jets' defensive tackle.
Monster.
Yeah, monster. He out. Malik Neighbors had a shoulder scare, for the Giants. They say that, Russell Wilson is impressing at Giants camp. I said, yeah, he's going to be impressive, and then he's going to start a game and impressively throw 3 interceptions.
Yeah, it's the
Wait till-
Giants.
Or fumble the ball on a game-winning drive,
Yep.
Yeah, it's the Giants, and it's in camp, so it's not that impressive.
Kenny Pickett looked impressive during camp. So
Well, a little bit. He didn't throw himself to the ground, so that's good.
but he has a Super Bowl ring.
Got a Super Bowl ring. Killing me, man. The Chiefs, Xavier Worthy, entered concussion protocol.
The one
Let's
that-
not talk up.
Sky Moore hamstring, Hollywood Brown ankle.
Let's not
As
talk
I-
about what's his name. No, the Worthy guy.
Huh?
Worthy. Didn't we talk about Worthy and get in trouble?
Yeah. Yeah, but this is just concussion.
That's why I
This
said,
ain't
what's his
him-
name?
This ain't him getting crazy.
Nothing crazy yet.
Nothing crazy. Yeah, the season hasn't started,
Yeah, give
Crazy
it
stuff
time.
happens when the season starts. Anyway, back to injuries. Joe Mixon is expected to miss the entire preseason due to a lower leg injury, which, if anybody knows anything about lower leg injuries, it's like Christian McCaffrey. You get one of those, and you might miss the
Isn't
season.
he
more.
looking good?
Joe Mixon was looking great.
No.
Well, Christian
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey? I don't know. You got to ask San Francisco fan. Gary over there.
I don't know. They got him ranked high for the year, but I don't
Drafting
see
his
much
ass.
coming from it.
Can we
Like-
talk about how the fact that Justin Fields got carted off the field for a toe
For a
injury?
toe. And then he was back the next day. He's like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, dude, you can't leave on a cart and come back the next day.
Yeah.
How tough he is.
Kobe
Has
Bryant,
WWE taught you nothing? You sell the injury.
Kobe Bryant shot 2 free throws and walked off the court.
Did you hear Tatum talk about that?
Was it Tatum? We didn't know if it was
No,
Tatum.
he's like, oh yeah,
It was Halliburton.
how none of them were able to walk off the court, dude. They were like in pain. They couldn't stand it. They couldn't walk. They couldn't stand up.
Yeah.
This motherfucker walked to the free throw line, shot and walked off.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Savage didn't win nothing. Savage. The dude tore his Achilles.
Because Halliburton was the one that came out and said, yeah, I'm going to stand up like Kobe. And then he's like,
I can't.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not Kobe.
Dude, Durant couldn't do it. Tatum, Halliburton, fucking Kobe.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Kobe,
guess Kyrie did it. Kyrie did it. He shot the free throws. Yeah,
and walked off.
I think they
I'm
carried
pretty
him on.
sure.
I think Kyrie
He was the
carried him on.
closest one to doing like Kobe did it because he even said, he goes, I couldn't
sure.
miss those free throws.
Tears ACL.
Oh, it was ACL? I thought it was Achilles.
Yeah, Kyrie made both free throws after suffering a torn left ACL.
Oh, ACL.
So bad.
I guess that
I think Halliburton's was his Achilles, wasn't it?
Achilles has to be worse than
But
an
you figure Aaron
ACL.
Rodgers stood up, took 2 steps, sat down. He's like, something's wrong. And he 40.
What was it? Donovan McNabb that played a whole game on a broken leg.
That's
That sounds
T.O.
right. Was it
That's
T.O.?
Terrell
I think
Owens.
T.O. was his ankle.
Terrell Owens played with a broken foot or broken leg. McNabb puked all over in the Super Bowl. He was just puking.
About Ronnie Lott. Can we talk about Ronnie Lott?
Yeah. T.O. played the Super Bowl with a broken leg and a torn ligament in his ankle.
And caught 100 yards worth.
Still
Didn't he?
lost the game.
Yeah, isn't that ridiculous?
Dude, T.O. has to be up there in the top 10, dude.
Oh,
He's
he is.
He good,
It's
dude.
has
just
to
how
be.
weird his
It was just his
attitude was
attitude.
with the locker room. Like,
God,
ruined it
he was really
for
good.
people.
He was
But
a
he was
beast.
fucking good.
Like Randy, T.O., even Ocho Cinco, man. Like, they got to be top 10.
Ocho was good.
Ocho's such a weird guy. Did you see he's on ESPN now?
I
He
mean,
announced
is
on,
he?
on the Nightcap podcast. He's like, catch me on First Take.
Dude,
I was like, man, that's funny. I was like, Shane gets fired, you get hired. It's
Yeah.
hysterical.
all this shit he talked to Ocho, though, dude. He talked mad shit about he's not professional, not doing it right. He's doing all the shit you used to do.
Ocho there now.
we all agree that Jerry Rice is the GOAT.
Yes.
And then Fitzgerald.
He up there, dude. He got to be top 3 at least,
Second
right?
all time?
Larry Fitzgerald?
No.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Not maybe 5.
What are we ranking it based off of? Numbers? Or what are we doing it off of?
Performance?
Yeah, I mean, just the guy had
Eye
more
test?
tackles than drop passes.
Okay. Tackles and a
17
receiver stat.
In 17 years, the guy had more tackles than drop passes.
That means your fucking quarterback is throwing to the other team a lot.
He didn't
That's
have
all
that
that
many
means.
tackles.
That's all that means.
He didn't have many tackles
Who's
at
better
all.
than Larry Fitzgerald?
Randy Moss,
Moss.
Megatron.
Megatron's up there.
Maybe Megatron. Dude, Larry Fitzgerald was
No,
a
maybe.
beast.
Randy
I would
Moss.
rather have T.O. on my team than Fitzgerald.
What?
Yes. Dude, T.O. was a problem, dude. He was a
was a
fucking
problem.
problem.
He was a problem. Great on that
Demarius
streak.
Thomas years with Peyton Manning. I would rather have Demarius Thomas with Peyton Manning.
I definitely take Randy Moss over Larry
Demarius
Fitzgerald.
Thomas on the screen, I will take over anybody any day.
Dude, I wish we had him today because
BT on
Sean
the
Payton would be
screen?
scoring
Oh
touchdowns.
my god, dude! Everything would be going to the house. I don't know how, but that dude knew how to run a wide receiver screen better than anybody. Like if you
Dude,
look at
Antonio Brown, before he went crazy, I would take over Larry Fitzgerald.
before the Bengals won us the Super Bowl. Yep.
Yeah, like
Before the
very
Burfict hit.
solid, man. I don't want to disrespect him, but he's not top 2.
Dude, watch Larry. Just watch his postseason.
Top
run.
2?
Top 3?
You guys are smoking something. Top 2
Larry's good, dude.
all time.
Yeah.
He's good, dude.
Not only
Gary.
I said 4, probably 5 for Larry Fitzgerald.
Dude, he good.
I know he's good.
Fitzgerald is
I'll give you Jerry, and then Randy.
Megatron.
my
That's
top
where it gets
5
cloudy, right?
My top 5 is Jerry Rice. We all know that. Larry Fitzgerald, Megatron, Terrell Owens, and then Randy Moss. And I'll tell you why I put Randy Moss and Terrell Owens at the bottom, because if they were as good if they had a good attitude, they would have stayed on a team and they would have won a championship. They were like the Allen Iverson of wide receivers. Their attitude dictated the issues they had. You never saw
But
that
some of
out
those teams,
Megatron, and you never
and
saw
he
it
didn't
out
win a
of Larry
championship.
Fitzgerald.
They did win championships.
Telling
win
me
Randy Moss
championships.
didn't either. Randy Moss.
Yeah,
You're
he did.
telling me-
Well, he
like,
did.
Like if we go
He-
championships, then we got Michael Irvin up there too.
Like you can't go off championships for a receiver. Like the Vikings with Randy Moss were never going to win a championship.
Chris Carter was good too.
You're telling me that Larry Fitzgerald at his best is better than Antonio Brown at his best?
Absolutely.
You're fucking crazy.
Dude, Larry Fitzgerald is 17 years. Dude, Larry Fitzgerald was a beast, bud. You know
I'm
what?
not trying to take away from him. All I'm saying is Antonio Brown at his peak. Dude, who's better? Who's better than Antonio Brown at his peak?
So Larry Fitzgerald's NFL career stats include 1,432 receptions,
I can't see your hand.
17,492 receiving yards, and 121 receiving touchdowns, all achieved over 17 seasons with the Cardinals.
17,000 yards. That's it.
His career receiving yards and receptions rank second all time in NFL history behind only Jerry Rice.
He played 25 years.
17.
Just because you play long. This is
Yeah,
the
so now we're
LeBron
saying
stat.
LeBron's better than Jordan. Come on now, dude. Stupid logic here.
That's the LeBron stat.
Larry Fitzgerald is not a better receiver than Antonio Brown.
Larry Fitzgerald averaged 1,000 yards for 17 years. That is impressive.
And if Antonio Brown wouldn't have got CTE, he'd have done the same thing.
Dude, if Sterling Sharp wouldn't have got
Sterling
hurt,
Sharp, fuck, forgot
Sterling
about him.
Sharp would have been amazing.
Yeah,
He's
Sterling
top 10
Sharp
too.
Was fucking great.
Here's the thing, though, too. Like, part of being that athlete, part of being great is not being injured, right? Like, whether it's your
So just
fault
take
or not,
steroids. Just take steroids like LeBron James and be the greatest athlete of all time.
whether it's your fault or
It
not.
could be.
I mean, that's part of it, right? Like the durability of your body. No?
Yes and no, because look at Will McGahee in college. Like, you think like anybody could have walked through that knee injury? Like, shit happens. Like, you can't predict that.
By the way,
Doesn't matter
Jerry
how
Rice
good of
played
an
20
athlete
seasons.
you are. If you get hit wrong, bro, that's just luck. So that I don't know if you can use that. Like, shit happens. Circumstances. It's not how good you are or how fit you are, how good you take care of your body. If you get hit wrong, you're fucked.
Well, because if you go the route of Terrell Davis,
Dude, look at Antonio Brown. If he wouldn't have got hit by Burfict like that, like, where would he be?
they probably would have won a Super Bowl that year.
They would have, because we weren't stopping AB.
No,
No.
we had problems with AB.
And we were the best defense in the league. We couldn't stop him.
Problems with AB all day.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Second all time, 17 seasons.
Cool. He's great.
Jerry Rice played 20.
He's great.
Yeah, but Jerry Rice did far more in his first
With Joe
10
Montana,
seasons than anybody else ever will.
with Joe
Because
Montana and Steve
nobody
Young.
saw the West Coast offense. Right.
I'm not saying Jerry. This is not to diminish Jerry Rice. Like, Jerry Rice is amazing. I watched that guy kill us in the Super Bowl, and it was hard to watch. I had to close my eyes. That's the first time I ever saw a massacre on TV.
That was bad. That was big bad.
It still haunts my dreams.
So who's your top 5, Tony?
Hard.
No, you just
I'll think about it. And I really put some thought into it, and I'll do it. But it's not Larry Fitzgerald.
You don't make top 10 even?
Just off the top, no, top 5 you said, or 10? 10 is going to take me a while to
make your
think
top
about.
10,
Top 10, maybe.
but not top 5.
No, hell no, dude. I'm not saying this in order, but Megatron, Rice, Moss, T.O., AB, like, that's 5 right there that are above it.
So let me ask you this.
So who's your top tight ends? Because you missed this last week. Top 5 tight ends.
Not in any order, but Gronk, Kelsey, Gonzalez has to be on there probably.
Antonio Gates.
I don't know. I was thinking about him. I don't know.
There's one guy that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, that I can't believe you haven't named.
Yeah.
I figured he'd have been first.
Yeah.
Now you put me on the spot. Hold on.
He just settled a lawsuit.
We're killing.
He has a
the
podcast.
Patriots.
Yeah, I know.
Send
Hold
the
on. I didn't want to be so
National Guard.
biased because I was going to say 2 Kansas City, 1 San Diego, and 1 Bronco. Like, I wanted
there
to
you go.
think
Mix it
about
up.
this. No, like, yeah.
Revolutionized.
We went super biased right away. We're like Shannon Sharp. Number one.
Yeah, obviously, but I didn't want to be all AFC West.
The FC West is
So-
like they've dished out some tight ends.
So Gates, yeah, I guess that's it. It's Gates, Gronk, Kelsey, Gonzalez, and Sharp.
And
I'll
if-
also say Aaron Hernandez could have been great.
For real.
too.
Dude,
He was a killer.
Like,
Bowers,
everywhere.
Brock Bowers is going to be a beast.
He will be.
I like
He's gonna be
George
a problem.
Kittle, too.
And this is, you guys are underestimating the
Kittle's good.
Raiders, man. Dude,
nobody
if
underestimates the
Genty,
Raiders.
if Genty is what they say he is, and we got Bowers, bro, I'm telling you, man.
It's not
Is he get-
possible to
oh,
underestimate
hell,
the Raiders. Like any estimation of the Raiders is an overestimation of the Raiders.
Jeez, that's bad to feel that
Yeah,
way. though.
that-
That's scary. Thinking they ain't shit.
I had the Raiders winning 7 or 8 this year just because of their schedule, because they'll play the last place schedule.
Tony, I
And
just
they
got
will
one
next year,
question.
too.
Is he going to be as good as Reggie Bush?
No,
Oh,
come on, bro.
generational.
Generate.
You know Reggie
Vic,
Bush.
you don't
Reggie Bush.
understand.
Reggie Bush is a national champion, and he's a Super Bowl champion.
Listen.
So
you
I don't
never-
give a fuck. Listen, he was the baddest motherfucker with cleats on in 2006 or whatever year it was.
It's
Baddest
amazing.
motherfucker on the planet.
He's going to break
It is
every
what it is.
record. And I was like,
Dude, I was really he wasn't bad. He wasn't what I thought he was gonna be, but he wasn't bad.
you remember how much you loved Reggie Bush?
I love some Reggie Bush, bro.
I remember
I
sitting down
did.
at the pizza shop. He's like, "This is gonna be,
Dude.
he's gonna be better than
Bro.
Barry Sanders." And I'm like,
Yeah, dude. I was like, this motherfucker. Yeah.
You were over the moon
Yeah.
for that kid.
I was wrong. Shit. I've been known to be wrong, you know.
Career.
Listen, I
Like,
mean,
Reggie Bush should have a good
Gary
career.
and I are never wrong, so we can't understand what it's like. But
Yeah, it'll happen one day.
I hope not. But
It catches up to all of us.
I mean, you're saying Larry Fitzgerald's second all time. That's pretty wrong.
Well, you know what I was going to say before I got on the Reggie Bush thing is you talk about Terrell Owens and Ocho Cinco and Randy Moss, right? And I say Larry Fitzgerald only because I'd much rather have a two guard like Klay Thompson than I'd ever have Allen Iverson, because Allen Iverson's attitude was a cancer, just like I think Randy Moss and Terrell Owens and Chad Ochocinco were cancers to their team. They had a bad attitude.
If we're considering that, then fucking Cortland Sutton's top 5. In my opinion, top 10. If we're talking about personality and just doing your job, man, and not
Just
worrying
getting out
about the
there.
other shit and being a team player.
Rod Smith?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking about like a guy like if you had Tom Brady as your quarterback and you had to give him one receiver to go win a Super Bowl with, are you picking Larry Fitzgerald? That's what I'm saying. And second, are you picking Larry Fitzgerald? Come on, dude.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Megatron, Randy Moss.
I'd pick Megatron. Really, I'd be like,
Yeah.
no, I'll take Megatron.
You give Tom Brady
He
or
tell us
Peyton
that.
Manning, Megatron, and Antonio Brown, like in their prime, because he had Antonio Brown for 1 year, it didn't work. But I'm talking like, bro, you're not picking Larry Fitzgerald. You're not doing it.
Didn't Antonio Brown was there with Brady for 2 years, wasn't he? And he was a year in New England.
I don't think it was a full
Or
2, was it?
No, it was like 6 games in New England or something. It was something crazy. Let's see.
He actually won a chip with Brady in Tampa.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Because of Gronk.
Tony.
Nobody could guard Gronk. No one could guard Gronk in that Super Bowl.
Tony, you missed.
I think Fitzgerald's awesome.
You miss something really impressive since you've been gone, and it's Gary's hair. And so, if you will,
I seen the clip.
Okay.
I seen the clip.
So, 9 games. Antonio Brown only played 9 games with Tom Brady.
And won a
1
Super
with
Bowl.
New England, 8 with Tampa, and won a Super Bowl. If that's not crazy. That's
And
just
look at
crazy
Randy Moss's numbers with Tom Brady.
They broke records.
Yeah, he didn't win the Super Bowl, but they fucking...
Well, they went against Eli. Eli's a bad dude, man.
God. Out of everybody, right? So Randy Moss played 37 games with Tom Brady. Brady threw for 10,191 yards, 87 touchdowns, 23 interceptions, 108 pass rating. Moss in those same 37 games caught 196 passes for 3,012 yards and 40 touchdowns.
At the end of his career.
That is ridiculous. Yeah. So in 30 games with Brady, or 37 games with Brady, Moss averaged over a touchdown per game.
Pretty good for 37 games.
That's crazy when you give a good receiver a good quarterback, right? You would have thought that Stafford and Megatron would have done more.
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
Not
why
good
they couldn't get
coaching.
that together.
Not a
Had
good
to be,
team.
right? Coaching, line, defense letting them down, something crazy.
Dan Campbell.
Hey, fellas, I got to roll, though. Sorry, but I got to get out of here.
We'll see you,
All right,
Tony.
man.
All right,
Yeah,
man. See ya.
we're going to wrap this up in a second anyway.
All right, man.
Hey,
Late.
The Hall of Fame game, the most useless game on the planet.
Like, yeah, I don't understand that. It should be a bigger deal. Like, the Hall of Fame game should be like Gary was saying, the season opener. Make it the season opener, that Thursday night game. Make it something. You know what I mean? Instead of just an extra preseason game. Yeah, extra preseason game sucks.
Yeah.
But I think it's because they want to play it in Canton, not like the Super Bowl winners' home game. You know what I mean? But I understand.
Okay. I mean, and we all know that the Browns will never be the Super Bowl winners. So.
They'll never play in Canton.
The dude white
as we say now, as we say never, watch them try to do something.
Yeah.
At least in the next 10 years.
No, that's not going to happen.
The Brown going to be the Brown, kind of like the Chargers, always the Chargers. always have the most stacked roster you've ever seen. And because like people were talking about their defense, they're like, oh, their defense was so good last year. I was like, yeah, but they lost Bosa. Bosa went to the Bills. They have Khalil Mack, who's as old as Von Miller.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where you're thinking their defense is going to be as good as it was last year. Although Bosa was hurt a lot, you know, I just don't see where you see their defense is going to be as good.
I'm
Their
not-
offense might be able to run against anybody, you know, because they got that Joe Alt who's really, really good. And then if Omari and Hampton actually like pans out, they might be, you know, Eagles light.
Not gonna lie, that's who I wanted the Broncos to draft. Was that Amari and Hampton?
Me too.
I like that kid, but
And
we'll
then I was
see.
like, well, we did get Javante out of North Carolina, and he did great until he blew his ACL, and then
Yeah.
not so good. So
Ugh.
I just wish we would have got somebody like that. Travion Henderson would have been awesome.
I think RJ Harvey is gonna be pretty fucking good. We'll see.
Him, Pat Bryan. I was like, all right, come on. I was like, let me see what you guys got. Let me see this juice.
Let's see. Show me what you
Yeah.
got. Show me what you're working.
Show me
with.
what you got. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see these games and see how shit goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we got for this week, guys. As always, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next
don't
week.
like.
Yeah. If you like something we did, cool. If you don't like something we did, let us know. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
With laughter and stories, it's our holiday. From old memories to new jokes, we're ready to deal. Life's a wacky game.